Eeny. Meeny. Miny. Mo.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Reel It In.
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up? I got Paul and Ray today, and we're talking The Walking Dead, which finally returned, and finally we know the answer to, the biggest question of the summer, which is who the hell did Negan kill? And we're going to get right into that. So, spoiler warning, we are going to cover the full episode, so, if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it, and then come back to this video. If you have seen it, you're good to go.
I really thought that they were going to show who died at the very end, and I was like, come on, we're going to go through 50 minutes of this, and then they're going to show us? No. So I was kind of happy that they did it at the middle.
Yeah. That
so
was
then
a good
from there,
point.
you have your little suspense, you figure it out, and then you have time for realizing
To sort of digest it.
Yeah.
I was mad when Rick was flashing back and it didn't show him when Negan hit. It didn't show him, and then it cut to commercial. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, for me, the most annoying part were those little snippets where they show like 6 little pieces of a character.
Oh,
yeah.
God.
Not even the part where they fake killed him, where you kept hearing Negan's words echo. You think of what else could happen. Just that little part where it's like Rick is just like thinking of somebody. It's like choo 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 choo.
Yeah.
That's so stupid.
Okay, so one thing that was really annoying was, oh man, I thought it was gonna be like a really slow moving episode when Rick was on the RV, just staring low. I mean, he just witnessed 2 of his friends dying, so I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, come on, can we speed this episode up? And then him throwing the axe, saying, "Go find me my axe." Oh man! And then one thing that people who I was watching with, when they brought out Carl, and then he brought out the belt.
Oh yeah.
So
I think that was more intense to watch than the actual deaths of Abraham and Glenn.
Yeah, because everyone was like, no more, I can't take this anymore.
Yeah.
And then when Carl comes out and he's about to chop off the arm, oh man! But luckily they did it.
I was actually hoping he cut off his arm.
At this point in the comic, well, way earlier in the comic, Rick has already lost his hand.
Yeah.
He's walking around one-handed, and there's all these hints. Right hand man, and then the little axe where he like slams it on the table a bunch of times. I kept thinking he's gonna cut his hand off, and then they tried to do the switch with Carl, and I didn't think that was gonna happen. I didn't really believe that they were gonna cut his arm off. So, but that was harder to watch than the whole murder scene because we were expecting that.
Yeah. Watch out, little man.
Hi guys,
So we have James here.
I'm taking over now.
Jigen.
Jigen, there you go.
These are my people. And little man's not dead. He's all right.
Yeah,
I hope.
he's all right, folks.
Maybe.
What are we talking about?
So we were talking about Lucille and the episode and what all transpired.
Beautiful, huh?
Yeah, so let me ask you guys this. That's really
You
uncomfortable.
want to feel it?
So what was your highlight of the episode and what was like the
The
worst?
deaths. The spitting image of the comic of Glenn's death. The eyeball popping out, the meh. I mean, they added him saying, "I'll find you," whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just too accurate, and I loved it.
Yeah, that
It
was pretty good.
Freaking great.
I wonder how many takes they took.
And then Abraham's
Still there.
death was awesome. I mean, suck my nuts, and then the way Negan said, "Did you hear me say suck my nuts?" It just that's freaking Negan, spot on. It was
It's
beautiful.
really hard to hate Negan because he's so charismatic and he's so playful.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you see what happens when you cross him.
And everyone's saying
Right.
like, oh, Egan's the most hated person in the whole
He-
world.
Dude,
I actually really like his
Jeffrey
character.
Dean Morgan is getting death threats,
Yeah.
and people are saying
It's
like,
a show, guys.
yeah, people
it's a
are
show.
at
Calm
the
down.
Walker
He's
Stalker
super
cons.
cute though.
People are saying, oh, well, if you see him at the con, spit on him. I'm
That's
like,
ridiculous.
dude, come on.
He's an actor. It's a job. It's a show. It's
But
fictional.
that just means
Yeah.
he did a great job. So
He did a really good job, and
Yeah,
I really like his character, and I'm excited for what goes on.
yeah.
After this.
What
And
comes
actually,
next?
After this episode, I was like, can we take 5 months off? 5 months off, please.
Well,
Speaking
even The
of that,
Talking
yes.
Dead was like
speaking of that,
a therapy session.
you guys have to agree with me on this. Shouldn't this have been the season finale,
I agree.
not the beginning?
I
mean,
agree.
Think about it this way: you have this crazy episode, you get these badass deaths, and then you have to wait 6 months after that, and you just dread, okay, what's happening next? What's Maggie going through? You know, what's the group going through?
Yeah, but of
That
course
would've been
they
so much crazier.
The build up for the last season was this moment,
Yeah.
and they gave us blue balls by holding it till now.
Which it
You
was
know,
still
it was
good when it
ridiculous.
came back.
It
It
was
was
dumb.
good. But at the same time, I think it would have been better if they just ended it like that and made us wait. I think we would have felt more of the character's pain, like, you know, ending the season like
Well,
that. Like,
that's
it
what
just-
we
it
were
happens And
expecting.
then that's it. Yeah.
We were expecting it, and then it sort of just cuts to credits and everything's sad.
Yeah.
Where do we go from here?
We get introduced to the kingdom and King Ezekiel, who I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I'll let you guys find out who he is. But
No, tell us.
yeah,
Is he? Yeah, talk about it.
he
Is he in cahoots with Negan, or does he hate
No,
him? Or
no,
what?
no. He's a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Ezekiel's a good guy, and so what's happening right now is this is all going to lead up to All Out War, which is Rick's group, the Hilltop, and Ezekiel's group
Mhm.
coming together, building an army, and then they're gonna, go to war with Negan's guys, and it's crazy.
One thing I really want to know, when they're going to get Daryl back. Because if they attack anything else, Daryl dies.
Speaking of that, dude, I heard this is gonna piss me and a lot of fans off if it's true. I don't know if it's true. We'll find out. In the comics, one of the best things that I've seen, even Pedro loves this, is Carl sneaks into one of Negan's trucks.
Right.
And he goes back to the compound and he just lights shit up and he's killing people. And they're going to F him up. And then Negan comes out and he's like, no, don't kill him. And then blah, blah, blah. So that storyline is one of the most loved in the comics. And it's a huge arc for Carl's character. It makes him even more of a badass than he already is. Supposedly, that storyline is getting replaced with Daryl. And everyone's pissed.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't.
But
Because
Daryl's locked up. Yeah,
Daryl's a
Daryl's-
wild dog, and he's a loner, and he's an adult.
Yeah.
Carl is still young and impressionable,
Mhm.
which would make more sense that he could be influenced by Negan.
You're just waiting for
Right.
something, like some fire to come out of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had like no emotion
Yeah.
the entire episode. He was
That
sitting
just
there.
shows how badass he is already. I mean, just wait. He's a crazy little guy.
Oh.
Future serial killer.
But Egan's my favorite character. You know what? Is it okay if I can borrow Lucille for a little bit?
Yeah.
Kind of want to swing it
Be
around.
gentle. This is my baby.
Oh, I will. Make sure I'll cradle the balls, too.
Whoa, get a room.
Yeah.
Jeez. Moving forward, like, what do you think is actually going on with Maggie and her baby? Do you think that she's having a miscarriage? Do you think that she's just, do you think the baby will be fine? We saw
I mean, they're
the little-
making us think that she's miscarrying. It's kind of...
Yeah, but at
Sad,
this
but-
point, it sucks because if she does miscarry, that's like the last little chance of a little baby Glenn and Maggie.
Yeah, we don't get little Herschel on the show.
You know, this
Little
basketball is really
Herschel.
powerful. Little man, why don't you come back inside? There you go.
Thanks, man.
Wow, can't trust
Wow.
anybody these days.
I'd like to welcome back the little guy.
Back from the dead.
I'd had to make sure I revenge your death.
So, what are you guys' final thoughts on the show itself, this episode, and also moving forward? What would you like to see?
I like to see Negan mess up more people. I
I'm
know.
sure we will.
I'm sure the fans don't want that, but I don't know. It's starting to make it a little bit more action packed, a little bit more interesting, and I can't wait.
What about you?
I want Carl to kill Negan. I don't want Rick to. I want Carl to.
That'll be a good twist to it. Yeah.
Well, Rick is the one who he broke. Rick is the one who has always been the leader. Rick has always been the one.
Rick's scared shitless now.
Yeah, Rick is scared shitless. I mean, he just almost had to cut off his son's arm.
Yeah.
Regardless of that, I think Negan will eventually get his, as every big bad guy has
Yep.
in the series. So I don't know. I can't wait to see who else we're introduced to and what they do. I don't know why we even have him. This show is not appropriate for him.
Rick jumping on that zombie and
That was just. It was cool and gory because like the neck was just slowly spreading apart, and he just drops and you see Negan just shooting all of them down.
My question for that sequence is why didn't he just grab the chain and climb up?
I thought he
to
was going to
safety?
do that. Thank you. I thought he
That
was going
seems
to do
like
that.
something Rick should have done.
Yeah.
That seems like something in his character. I know he's devastated, but obviously, there's two things at play. He wants to survive. He wants to, continue protecting his group. So if he left, obviously,
And
they'd
he
all
wanted
be dead.
He wants
On
to make
the
sure that
other
no one else
hand-
doesn't die too.
Exactly. So on the other hand, though, I mean, it could have been a badass moment for Rick to like turn things around in his favor. I don't know. I think the odds were against him, but you know, we'll see what else comes from the show.
But good thing I had this show on DVR so I could watch it maybe like 2 more times, 3 more times, just in case if I miss something.
Yeah, apparently
Rick had a-
Abraham did a little goodbye to Sasha. So these are our
Peace.
thoughts. What are yours? Let us know in the comments below. That's it for this episode of Reel It In. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace. Bye.
Peace.